This is the one that came out of the actual engine, the donor engine. So we'll go ahead and take it all apart. We have new seal kits. We resealed these turbos, go through them as well, make sure everything's good. The vanes inside, as you can see, well, finally freed up, but it wasn't free spinning.
Hey folks, welcome back to another vlog. We are in full lockdown out here in California. The roads are virtually empty. We actually got some calls. We do a lot of work with people in the government, State Department, so forth. 2 days ago, we got some calls, or a call from a friend that said, hey, we are going into lockdown. By this weekend, we'll be in full lockdown in California. From that point on, I heard a lot of air traffic out in front of my house. I live on kind of along the coast in San Diego. About 1 o'clock in the morning till about 4 o'clock, there was probably 60, 70 flights going back and forth from Osprey to helicopters, DHS, all military transportation going up and down the coast. And then yesterday, another friend confirmed it. We are going into lockdown very quickly, I think by the end of today. Spoke to the crew here yesterday afternoon and said, hey, make sure that you have some provisions set up, ready to go. And I talked to him about how we are an essential business. We're automotive transport. We do a lot of military work. 99% sure from the feedback from my friends that we would still be open, which we are today. It is quieter here, but that's because 410s. We work Monday through Thursday in the shop. Friday is just overtime. We have like usually 3 or 4 guys come in, something like that back here. Offices, obviously, we're still open.
Still cranking. Call in, any questions, any parts, requests, we're here to help out.
One thing that I had questions with was like day 1 of lockdown. What does that mean to us? What does that mean to you guys? Not a whole lot for California because our governor said, hey, we're not locking you down in your home, we're locking you in your home. This isn't martial law. You can still go to the store, you can still go get your medication, go down to the beach, hang out, just don't be around other people. So we're still living day-to-day life.
And I would like to think that you could expect the same when it comes to your state, which is right around the corner. I assume all are gonna start getting shut down. Like you mentioned earlier, full nationwide lockdown. So don't be surprised when it happens. Don't be alarmed or scared when it happens. It's just, all we gotta do is roll with the punches.
On to better things. Hopefully we'll keep some vlogs going each and every week, get a couple of them out to you so at least you can be entertained. If you are at home hanging out, you're looking for something to do, check out the vlog. We're having 2 come out every week, and from here forward, hopefully not too much talk about the COVID-19 thing. And we'll be able to talk about and focus on some of the Hummers. But yeah, we got an update on the copper truck. Yep. You want to show us what's going on with the copper truck?
Yeah.
And why it's still here too.
Yeah, we'll cut to that. All right, we lost Wilson. He's on the phone with Paul Hyde out of our Florida facility. We haven't had much footage out of that location, but it's soon coming. Hyde's been, knuckled down, working on these builds, so hopefully we'll get some content for the next few episodes. So please stay tuned with that. But I'm here today to show you the copper truck. We're now here to phase 2. He's going to go with a search and rescue roof rack with lights down the sides. He's doing the oval tails to match the oval side markers there. So this guy's going to upgrade with our slant back tire carrier with a slightly different variant from what you'll see on our website. The beauty of having our fab shop in-house is we can tweak and change any of our production models to your needs and or work from your drawings, your concept, and build something to it. The tire is going to mount, instead of flat, it's going to mount at a slight angle. We're going to incorporate the new style rear view mirror like it's on the 2020 Chevys. That has that camera fed optics. Phenomenal look. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a game changer for rear view. The truck over here I want to show you guys actually has our slant back tire carrier from its standard look, and this is a vehicle that I hold near and dear. It was one I worked on when I was part of the team doing the conversion and everything else. It was obviously my favorite truck at that time. So our slant back tire carrier is a great fit for the Humvee. Adds this accessory, this mount place. We've done lights in different locations if your customer wants to outfit it in that manner. Again, this is a foundation for the choice of the copper truck owner. I want to modify it. It actually is going to be very reminiscent of a truck out in our Florida location. If you look back a couple episodes, we did a red truck with a full interior roll cage. That slant back tire carrier is how we're going to kind of modify this for that copper truck application. Here we have our original bumper, the search and rescue one. We haven't shown or seen this very much because we integrated and released the Viper bumper. This is a 12K variant. This is a 12K winch, where the Viper with the integrated lights and shackles and everything else is that 16K, 16.5 bumper. This is a different price point, dramatically less than that Viper one. So if you're on a budget and you're working on maybe a Humvee model, or you again just want to have something that's a little less of that price point, this is a great bumper. It still has that same design and engineering involved in the exit angles and whatnot. It's still very robust and built in the correct way. So they're a very cool feature there we don't see very much. Checking out the interior, the way we set up these Recaro seats, the Sportster model with the 5-point Mastercraft harness. Pretty cool the way this is outfitted. If I remember right, this was on a TV show, Bar Rescue, one of the first seasons, filmed out of San Diego. We actually, one of the guys working here, pulled up with the big dude, big host of that show. But anyway, kind of a funny little backstory there. Great vehicle, this thing's Duramax powered. It's now going to get an injector upgrade, wake it up a little bit. We'll do some tuning to complement those injectors and get it back to the customer.
What's up, Flo?
What's going on?
Your head's looking mighty shiny today.
Ah, yes.
Did you get a fresh polish?
Yeah, over the weekend. I was feeling a little scrubbish. This is that block you guys saw the previous episode, I believe. It was all dirty out there on the pallet. This is the donor motor where you saw me and Sanderson talking about it right outside. Got the pistons installed, got the crank in, waiting on the heads to come back from the machine shop, and basically cleaning up all the parts that I need to put it back together. This is the one that was in the time lapse of me taking it apart, and you'll see me put it all together. Yeah, what takes me probably about 2 days, 3 days to put it back together. You guys will see it in, I don't know, 2 minutes. Right over here, right next to you, it's pretty much my disassemble, reassemble table. This is, just the valve covers. They're still all dirty. I go through the process. I clean all the hardware. So as you can see, it's all nice and shiny, thanks to the help of that little tumbler there. Instead of spending, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours of wire wheeling every nut and bolt, I just throw it in the tumbler. As I'm working on the engine, the parts are getting cleaned. So no need to be sitting in front of the wire wheel cleaning up all these parts. But unfortunately, I can't put these in the wire wheel. I gotta clean these by hand. As you can see, they're still dirty. Even though I put them in the in our wash tank, this is how they came out. All the dirt came off of it, but it's still embedded into the aluminum. And actually, I have one of the intake runners. So this is what these valve covers will end up looking like once they're all cleaned up and painted, which to me it looks like they're brand new aluminum. So to the engine, this mounts right next to it right there. So as you can see, that's how dirty that was. So that's how everything's gonna end up looking at when we're done.
All right, we're back with Flo. He's made great headway on this block.
Well, pretty much we got, I want to say 80% of the engine done. All we got is the upper end, which is just injectors, injector lines, turbo. Normally with the rebuild engines that we do here, I run them without the turbo because we've ran across a situation where the CP3 pump doesn't work. We've had issues with brand new remanufactured ones.
Yeah.
So I get it to the point where I start it. Once it starts, I shut it down. It runs maybe 5 seconds. Shut it down. We're good to go. Put the turbo on. Finish it up. Put full exhaust on, and just get ready to run it.
Nice. When do you think we'll be doing that?
Hoping by Friday. Yeah.
So we'll get video of that. How long do you let it run for? Kind of test.
Well, once I have coolant, everything in it, I run it for about an hour.
Nice. Right.
Run it for about an hour. Make sure there is no oil leaks, no coolant leaks, fuel leaks, just any type of leak that could happen or that we could prevent from happening in the truck.
Yeah.
We try to knock it out on the engine stand, something that's easier to get to, faster, quicker.
Yeah. And then really you can inspect it all too, because you can literally climb all around it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know some of the guys obviously run circles around my technical knowledge. There's long block and short block. This be considered a long block?
This is a long block.
So the short block would be just the block crank, and that's it.
Pistons.
Right? Oh, the pistons. Yeah, the rotating assembly.
The rotating assembly, block, pistons, crank, cam.
All right, now you can say you learned something today. Long block and short block. Those are two differences. Very cool. And then finally, when it's cleared by the techs, I'll do the test drive miles, breaking in, the procedures that we do in house, and then finally prep it to ship it home. All right, we're here with Flo, checking in on the build for the H2. Checking in, bud. Where you at?
So pretty much I got the engine to transmission, or body harness as they call it. Started prepping it up, cleaning it up. Knocked down a bunch of dirt that was already in it. I threw it in our parts washer to get it somewhat cleaned up.
What, I'm seeing this. This is kind of what we talked about earlier.
So yeah, this is one of the issues that, obviously it could have happened, the accident or whatever, transportation. Yeah. So we go through it. There's a burnt wire because that's where it's really close to the exhaust. So we go through the whole thing, try to eliminate any issues that we could have later on after the install.
Yeah, and is that the turbo for that motor? We're gonna take that.
Yeah.
I know we take it all apart. I didn't know if that was the actual one for this.
Yeah, this is the one that came out of the actual engine, the donor engine. So we'll go ahead and take it all apart. We have new seal kits. We reseal these turbos, go through them as well, make sure everything's good. The vanes inside, as you can see, well, finally freed up, but it wasn't free spinning. We'll go through, clean everything up.
It's crazy how you take that turbo, looks like it may as well be a boat anchor, and clean it up. When it's done, it's painted, polished, everything else.
What are you guys doing? What's up with the red rags? You see this? Turn around, show them the red rags. I gotta get a red rag too. Red rag.
Well, we're not gang related around here. We're just trying to
Coronavirus.
it's our mask.
Hey, how's the motor coming along?
It's pretty much done. Want to take a look at it?
All right, you guys up.
Whoa! Check out that intake. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is a customer supplied his own intake. Can't remember the brand, but it's a nice intake, obviously. Nice color, I really like it.
Looks good against the silver.
Yeah.
All right, so it's looking good. This is for the H2, right?
Yeah, this one's gonna go on that H2.
Awesome. Things gonna have so much power.
Yeah,
H2s with Duramaxes are
they're
freaking
really nice.
fast.
Not only that, you get that power, and it's more like a new vehicle.
Yeah.
So it's almost like having your truck, but yet in an SUV.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
the
really
H2
nice.
is so comfortable too. It's
Yeah.
such a big, comfortable, like,
and it's quiet inside
Yeah.
as
yeah,
opposed
definitely.
to an H1.
Yeah, definitely
So-
a little bit quieter. It's gonna be a nice truck. So we're starting on this. I mean, we've started on it obviously, but when does this get dropped in? Next week sometime? And next week?
Yeah, by the end of next week, hopefully Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
So we got fire this thing up Monday morning,
Yep.
hopefully,
Yep.
and then gonna test run it for like what, 2 days,
Yeah.
and then check, make sure everything is 100% on it. Run diagnostics.
Yeah. Make sure everything runs great. Like I said, no leaks, no oil leaks, no coolant leaks,
Yeah.
no electrical issues, and we'll be ready to set it in.
Okay. Awesome. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We definitely appreciate it. Make sure you hit the link or check out the link down below to the last episode where we dismantled the engine. And then make sure you hit the subscribe button too, because we're gonna have a lot more episodes coming up. And make sure you're washing your hands. We see you guys walking through the bathroom and walking out without washing your hands. That's disgusting. My son always calls you out. Don't be that type of person. Be safe out there. Thanks for watching, folks. Hold on.
Update on
It's my second
the lockdown.
It's my second wife, Paul Hyde.
I know, what the fuck is it? See that thing? Just see. You don't need an explanation. Just see it. Just.
Yeah, so we'll also get some time lapse of the engine and everything going into the H2 as well. So that's coming up too.
Yeah, and I do believe we're also going to do a time-lapse video of it going into the truck itself, right?
That's what I just said.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.